Cam here. Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Off of Love Can't Wait. Well, today I'm going to talk about strippers. Why I don't date strippers. Why you shouldn't either. And before I get into it, I'm going to say that nothing against the strippers. Make your money, get your hustle on, do what you do what you're good at. Nothing against strippers. I know a lot of strippers. I met a lot of strippers. Plus, being where I live, this is a strip club heaven. Where I'm at right now, I think there's more strip clubs here than anywhere else in the country. It has to be. I've never seen more strip clubs anywhere else, except for where I'm at right now. Right? But I just never wanted to date strippers simply because of the fact that I just see the way they operate around guys. Night after night. Day after day. And I just didn't want to, I don't rock like that. Plus, I'm not really a big strip club type of dude. Now, the first thing you have to know about strippers is they can't differentiate. They don't know who's who. They don't know what type of guy you are. They treat all guys the same. They don't care. Because what happens is, there's a lot of drugs and alcohol abuse going on. And I think when most guys approach most girls in the strip club or in the gentleman's club, I think most guys come at them in a sexual type of way. So I think a lot of girls kind of get immune to that. So they just treat all guys the same. And what happens is they just put it on a show. They're just entertainers, right? So what I found is drugs and alcohol usually lead to sex. And it's incredible what some of these women do to get high and for money. So when I saw all of that, I saw how a lot of these women get down. I didn't want no parts of that. Now, I know all women don't get down like this in the strip club, but the majority of them do. The majority of them get ran through, man. I mean, there's some women I went to school with that are strippers, right? And it's one of them in particular. When I saw her, 4 years later, after we graduated, I'm not even sure if she graduated, but I know I graduated. But when I saw her 4 years after I graduated, she didn't even know who I was, man. And that's because she was getting high. And it's sad. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, man. I mean, there's some badass women in the strip club. That's why a lot of guys go there. Because their wife at home, more than likely they're married. A lot of married guys go to strip clubs. So their wife at home is not entertaining them. So they got to go elsewhere to get entertained. Or maybe the wife at home just ain't enough. Whatever the case. But it's a shame, man, that it has to happen that way for a lot of guys. But a lot of these women, man, you just don't know. A lot of these strippers, you don't know what you're going to get with them. A lot of them on drugs. A lot of them are alcoholics. A lot of them get ran through. A lot of them do whatever for money and to get high. A lot of them on cocaine. A lot of them on ecstasy. A lot of them on mushrooms and acid and all kinds of shit, man. So you can't be with nobody like that, man. You can't settle with nobody like that. You shouldn't have a baby with nobody like that. But a lot of strippers got kids, you know. And a lot of these girls work day jobs. They'll get off at 5 o'clock, go to the strip club until like 10 o'clock, 10 or 11 o'clock. They'll do that for five days. They do that 5 days a week. And they'll be off on the weekends. But let me tell you what's weird. I found out that's kind of weird. These girls have relationships with certain type of guys. Mostly married guys. They'll go out of town with a married guy. Could be a single guy. I don't know. But I don't know these guys in the strip clubs. You know, so I don't really know. But if I had to guess, I would say most of them are married. But I know for a fact, because I talked to a lot of these guys, they have relationship with a lot of these strippers. And on the weekends, they'll go out of town together. So the girls will be like, hey, you pay me $1,000 to $2,000. We'll go out of town together. Or maybe go on a vacation. We'll have a good time. Do whatever. They have a good time. That's it. So they have like these business relationship. That's what I call it. I don't call it a personal relationship. They have a business relationship with these guys, and they get paid on the weekends to go whenever they feel like it or whenever they can. Get a girl $1,000, $2,000. Sky's the limit. I found that to be kind of weird. You know, I don't know. You know, that's just. I mean, why would you pay a stripper $1,000 or $2,000 to go with you somewhere on the weekend? Or go with you on a vacation? Why not just get a regular girl to do that? I don't understand that. I mean, you can go get a regular girl and go out of town with her on the weekend that's single. That would be down if you were married or single. But you don't got to pay nothing extra. You don't got to pay $1,000, $2,000. But you know, some guys don't got the gift of gab. They don't like talking. They like some guys like they like to let the money talk. So I guess I can understand that, you know. But I just never wanted to get involved with strippers because I knew the drugs and alcohol and sex was involved. You can't really sustain and maintain consistently maintain a long relationship with somebody like that. It's going to be dysfunctional at best. Now, I know some guys have tried it, but it's still a lot of. I mean, you have to be a special type of guy to have a relationship with a stripper, in my opinion. I know quite a few guys that have done it, but it's just not a relationship that I want to be involved in. You know? That's just me. But I would say if you want to have a good time, strippers, they'll show you a good time. That's for sure. No doubt. But me personally, just not my cup of tea. You know, it's just too much. It's just too many moving parts. You know, just like this girl here where I live at that work up in the strip club. I mean, I like her. I think she's a nice person. But I can't hang around her for long periods of time. When she's not ever coming to my house. She's never going to meet any of my friends. The only place we're going to meet is at the strip club. That's it. Because I know she's on some other shit. She's more than likely she's getting high, and when she gets drunk, she's like an animal. She's like a different person. So I can't have anybody like that close to me, or close to my inner circle, or in my inner circle. I can't have that. And I mean, she's a beautiful girl, though. That's the thing, man. It's sad. It's sad. But in this environment, you know, I can't be surprised. You know, because you have to remember that the environment influences people to do certain things. Only the strong survive in a toxic environment or in an unhealthy environment. But especially being in a strip club, only the strong survive in there. Now, you might be saying, hey, there is some girls that just go to the strip club and take care of business. There is. But those girls are far in between. Trust me. You know, it's a small percentage of girls that go to the strip club, take care of their business, and go home to their man or go home to their family. That's a very small percentage of girls. And the problem is, a lot of these strippers that I've met over the years, they're very aggressive. You know, as a matter of fact, I still know a stripper today. Every time I see her, she's campaigning. She's still trying. She's been trying for the past 8 years. And she's still trying. She's still trying to get the goods. And I just keep laughing every time I see her. Because it ain't never going to happen. And there's nothing going down. Because I don't rock with strippers. I don't get down with strippers. It's cool to go to the strip club every once in a while, have a good time, spend a little money, drink a couple drinks. That's it. That's it, man. So, but if you want to have a good time, strippers is, you know, that's where it's at. But at the same time, money talks. Money talks. So as long as you keep tipping, women will keep entertaining you. The money talks in the strip clubs. The money talks with the strippers. So it is what it is. So that's why I don't rock with strippers. And I don't think you should either. Especially if you're not the type of guy that's been around a lot of strippers. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, Sharp Game is out. Peace.